And welcome in to the Summit Summer League Year 2, Week 3 here in Gen D in the 07 and wonderful downtown Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is CJ Westra announcing tonight. Landon Traylor won't be here as we wish him well in his first day at Ball State University. Here we go. Team Rauch versus Team Durnell. Ron Bush versus Day. Day with the tip. And we're starting off early, folks. I'm sorry about that. Ron Bush down low, and we're calling a jump ball. Down low and one with the foul, but they'll take that out.
I walked all the way here.
I do apologize as I am still trying to figure out everybody's last name.
So I don't have to be there.
Rebound by number 10, brings it down the floor. Rebound again. Off the backward, Day goes up, gets fouled. Number 28 with the ball, brings it to the top of the key, feeds down to Day. Day with the dunk with the give and go. Number 16 for Team Durnell, bringing the ball up the court. Taking on Day. Ron Bush at the top of the key. Gets stopped. Number 14 swings it to 21. And take over Team Rauch. Brings it in. Another alley-oop for Day, and he is fouled. Into Day, to Davis. Back to Day. It's money. What they call stays with black. Team Rauch ball. Kobe Hudson to take it out. Back to Day. Jackson Hauser. Back to Lewis. Lewis in the corner, being double teamed. Back to Taylor at the buzzer. Was it good? Yes, he hit the shot clock buzzer. Team Rauch 8. Team Durnell 0. Ron Bush from the corner for 3. Off the mark. Lewis picks it up. Carries it down. Taylor with the shot, misses. Ron Bush with the rebound. Jackson Davis tried to take it inside. Passes it out. And that's off Zane McMichael's foot. Kobe Hudson to inbound. Javon Lewis back to Hudson. Setting it up. Pick from Taylor at the top. Hauser had the ball, back to Taylor. Taylor with the layup, block. Ron Bush with the strong block, clean block.
Is it 18 minutes?
Black ball with 14 on the shot clock. Inbound to Day, to Hudson, to Lewis. Lewis takes him in, pick and pop, misses. Gets his own rebound. To Hauser, just short. Jackson McGee picks it up. 14 Durnell. Into the corner, off the mark. Rebound by Day, and a foul. Team Rauch ball. Hauser inbounds to Taylor. Taylor brings it up the court. Met by McMichael. Passes it to Lewis. Lewis from a deep three. Off. Ron Bush with the rebound. Takes it up. passes to Jackson Davis. And back to McGee. McGee for 3. And Team Durnell's on the board. It is 8-3. Team Rauch. Taylor with the ball. Drives. Kicks to the corner to Hauser. And foul. Just kidding. They called a travel on Hauser. And ball to Team Durnell. McMichael to inbound to Roddenbush. Roddenbush back to McMichael. McMichael with the ball. Goes in on Hudson. Pass to McKee for the jumper. The contested shot by Day goes in. And it is 8-5. Lewis takes the ball up court. Drives it in. Takes it in on all 5 guys for the score. It is 10-5. McGee brings the ball up the court. Guarded by Hudson. Little hesitation. Little spin move. Takes it in strong. Off the rim. Hudson gets the rebound. Hudson taking it up the court. Passes to Lewis. Lewis today for the alley. Just couldn't get there. And it was contested. It is white ball. We have some subs coming in. Makai Davis in the game. Gannon Smith in the game. And Wyatt Weaver in the game. Makai Davis brings the ball up the court to Roddenbush. Roddenbush to the corner to Wyatt. Off the mark and over the backboard. Team Rauch ball. Team Rauch brings the ball up the court. That was Braylon McCoy. Pass the ball to Jake Stoy. Stoy back to McCoy. McCoy caught in the corner. Gets the ball off to Keegan Combs. Keegan Combs throws it away. Aiden Moore with the hustle. Just couldn't get there. It was an over and back. And it is Team Durnell's ball. Roddenbush inbounds it to Davis. Davis to McKee. McKee in the corner for 3. Off the mark. Braylon McCoy with the ball. Passes out of bounds as he was trying to go to Keegan Combs, but it will be white ball. Roddenbush to inbound. Roddenbush to Makai Davis. Makai Davis in the backcourt bringing it up. Pick and roll by Gannon to McGee. Back to Gannon. Gannon with a spin move inside, and it is just short. Wyatt Weaver with the and 1. Braden McCoy brings the ball up the court. Gets it in, rotates. Jake Stoy with the miss. Keegan Combs with the putback. It is 12-8. McKee with the ball. To Wyatt Weaver in the post outside. Roddenbush in the corner for 3. And he is short. And I cannot see Coach Durnell is in the way, so I do not know what just happened there. Makai Davis gets to McKee. McKee to Gannon. Gannon down low. Goes up for the shot. Doesn't get it. Rebound by Keegan Combs, I'm sorry. Keegan Combs brings it up the floor. In the corner. Jake Stoy passes it. And your 3 by Aiden Moore. Makai Davis to Weaver. Jump stop. Passes it out. Roddenbush. Roddenbush with the turn spin. And that is 2. McCoy bringing the ball up to Moore. Moore just came off a 3 to Combs. Combs pulls up. Passes. Stoy with the take. Misses. Rebound. Gannon brings the ball up the court. Spin around. Tried to do it like his teammate, and he was off the mark just barely. They call a foul, and it will stay with Team Durnell down low. Gannon Smith inbounds to McKee. McKee drives and pulls up. in the rim and out. Jake Coolman brings the ball up, tries to get something set. Gets the pick from Cone, drives to the corner. Aiden Moore for his second three of the night, and he is on fire, folks. Aiden Moore, 2 for 2 from three-point land, and it is 18-10. Makai Davis pulls up off the mark. Jake Coolman brings the ball down again. Little hesitation, pulls back, and he hits a three on Gannon Smith. McKee bringing the ball up for Team Durnell. Passes Makai Davis in the corner. Makai drives with the jelly roll. It is up and in. Coolman again. Aiden acts like he's going to pull up with hesitation. Dribbles it out, getting it set. Back to Coolman. Coolman for three. And, in and out. Rebound by Ron Bush. Ron Bush takes it up the court. Has David and McKee in the corner. Doesn't pass. Takes it in. And it is blocked. McCoy takes it up. Aiden Moore with 2 points. He has 8 points total tonight, folks, in this first half. And we still have 6:57 left on the clock. McKee brings it up. Tries to get a little give and go. Steps back from three, and it rings in and out. Rebound by Wyatt Weaver. Little fumble down there with Combs. Out of bounds, what they call black ball. Lewis, Hudson, and Taylor in for Team Rauch. Aiden, Coolman, and Combs on the bench. Here comes Taylor. Pass to Lewis. Picked by Day. Day goes for the lob. Couldn't get it. Couldn't get his footing right, and he traveled. Makai Davis bringing the ball down the court. Up and in, big block off the backboard for Day. Hudson almost had another block. Makai Davis with the rebound. Lewis brings the ball up the court. It is just him. And Day, multiple tries. That's resilience right there as he puts it in. McMichael with the ball, bringing it down for Team Durnell. Stumbled a little bit. Taylor on top of it with the dive. Brings it back to Day. He's got trailers. He takes it in. Hauser with the rebound. Trying to find people to get set. Their team's not even back yet. Hudson with the ball. Lewis waiting in the wings. So is Taylor up at the top of the key. Hudson drives in, and they call a foul. Jackson Davis in for Gannon Smith for Team Durnell. Taylor into Lewis. Lewis with the hesitation. Dribbles in the corner. Almost loses control of the ball. He keeps it, though. Dribbling at the top of the key. McMichael with that tight defense pulls up off the rim. Shot clock, but it keeps going. They get the ball. Hauser to Taylor. It is off the mark. McMichael with the rebound gets it to Lewis. Lewis brings it up the court. Jackson Davis to Wyatt Weaver. Wyatt Weaver drives in, shoots. Day with the breakaway. He has one to beat. Unintentional foul there by Makai Davis. Tucker Day goes down hard, but he is back up. You can't stop this kid. Lewis to inbound. Javon Lewis passes to Day in the backcourt. They set something up to Taylor. Picked by Day. McMichael fights through it. He is all over Taylor. Taylor shoots, but he gets the roll. 2 points, Team Rauch. That will bring us to our Smoothie King timeout. All right, we are back after that timeout by Team Durnell. Coach Durnell pretty fired up, wants his boys to start boxing out. Tucker Day has been all over them on the rebounds, offense and defensively, and that's something they want to improve on. Makai Davis bringing down the ball. Guarded Wyatt Weaver in, and it was fouled. Wyatt Weaver to inbound. Can't see because Durnell's in the way. It is stolen by Owen Prater. Brings it in. I don't know what the call is yet. They call a foul. McMichael for 3. 2 on the board. His foot was on the line. Hudson back to Lewis. Hauser. Owen Prater with the steal again. Lays it up. And it is short. We got subs coming in. Gannon Smith, McKee, and Ron Bush in. McMichael, Weaver, and Makai Davis to sit. Lewis with the ball. Lost it for a second. Back down low to Day. Day steps out as he makes a move. He made the basket, but steps out before. McKee to inbound to Ron Bush. Ron Bush will take the ball slowly up the court. Guarded by Hudson. Gannon Smith with the pick to McKee, to Smith, to Ron Bush underneath, and it is a bucket. Love the movement by Team Durnell tonight. Hudson bringing the ball up. Taylor with a pick, double screen. Hudson brings it in. He makes it happen with 1 foot. Nice move by Hudson for the bucket. It is 29-16. Prater with the ball to McKee. Dribbles in. Has nobody. Turns around. Misses off the rim. Prater with the rebound. He has 3 down low. Brings it back out a little bit. Shoots it off the mark. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor pushing the ball. He is 1-on-3 with the jelly, and he is off the mark. Ron Bush with the rebound. Ron Bush back to Prater. And that is a big 3.
One more stop.
By Jackson Davis. Lewis with the ball. Javon Lewis for 3. It is off the backboard. Rebound by Prater to McGee. Down low. Oh, I might disagree with that one. Looked like a clean rip to me by Lewis, but they're going to call a foul. 16.1 on the clock. Inbound. McKee with the basketball. 11 seconds. Lewis brings the ball down the court. He's got Hudson in the corner. Will he pass? He drives in. 5 seconds. Hauser loses it. Ron Bush with it. And off the mark. And that is halftime. And we are live as the inbound. Coolman. McCoy for 3, off the mark. Gannon Smith with the rebound. Bringing it back. McMichael with the drive. Throws it up off the boards. And Coolman goes for it. Throws it off McKee's feet. Coolman to McCoy. McCoy brings it in. Aiden Moore in the corner. Passes it to Moore with the fake shot. Gets it to Combs for 3, and it is good. Keegan Combs with the basket. Gannon Smith to McMichael. Zane McMichael brings the ball up the court. Guarded by McCoy. Passes it to Makai Davis. Makai dribbling in the backcourt. Drives a little bit. Takes it on Hoyt. And one! With the hard foul, Makai Davis takes it in. Stoy with the ball. Try to cross over Makai Davis. Makai to McGee on McCoy. And it is in for two. It is 32-26. Team Rauch. McCoy takes the ball up. Guarded by McKee. Coleman with the pick. McMichael with the steal. He brings it down, almost runs into the ref. Gets it to McKee down low. And it is off. In and out. Coleman, Combs, rebounds to the corner. 8 and more for three. And it is off the mark. McKee with the rebound. McCoy with the knockout. It is Team Durnell's ball. McKee inbounds to Gannon Smith. Gannon Smith brings the ball up the court. Pass to McKee. McKee drives to the middle. Pulls up inside the lane, and it is good for two. That is 32-28. Team Rauch still ahead. McCoy brings the ball up, guarded by McKee. Passes it straight to Gannon Smith as Aiden Moore wasn't paying attention. Gannon takes it, misses. McKee with the rebound, guarded by two. Gets the rebound again off his own shot, and he puts it in. McKee has had the last 6 points of the comeback, as now it is 32-30. Team Rauch. Stoy brings the ball up the court. Passes to McCoy. McCoy at the top of the key, brings it back. He pulls, airballs it. Good defense by Wyatt Weaver to contest that shot. Makai Davis passes it in. McMichael. Top of the key. Gannon Smith with the pick. Feed him down low. Gannon Smith, the big man, puts it down. It is tied 32-32, and the comeback is complete. Let's see how they do. McCoy brings it back up the court. Fake pass to Stoy, shoots from the corner, and he has a little runner. It is 34-32, Team Rauch. McMichael to McKee. McKee from three. Off the mark. Coolman with the rebound. Coolman brings it up the court to Stoy. Stoy drives it in. Nice move by Stoy, but he comes up short. McMichael brings it. Ceze's room, misses the rebound. Makai Davis goes up, passes to McKee down low. McKee misses. Makai Davis pops it out, but it goes to Coleman. 8 more for the layup, and he is in no man's land, but he gets the basket. It is 36-32. Team Rauch. Makai Davis brings it up on Stoy with the drive, brings it in. Nice pass to Wyatt Weaver with the no look. Weaver puts it in for two. It is 36-34. Team Rauch. Coleman bringing up the ball up the court. Guarded by McMichael. McCoy from the corner off. Gannon Smith with the rebound. Brings it up with McKee. McMichael in. No good. Aiden Smith again with the rebound. Tries to pass it across. Wyatt Weaver is there to take it. Makai Davis, I'm sorry. To McKee. McKee for three. Coolman taking the ball up the court. To Combs at the top of the key. Drives in. Passes to Stoy. Stoy comes in the lane. Shoots a little bunny. Off the mark. Combs picks it up and puts it in. Just before the shot clock. Makai Davis. Passes to McKee. McMichael down low with three guys on him. Couldn't make it in. Rebound Coolman. Coolman to Stoy. Stoy wide open. Turns around. Gets set back up to Coolman. Coolman steps in right before the three-point line. Rims in and out. Rebound by Weaver. Passes to McKee. McKee brings it up the court. McKee down low to Gannon Smith just outside. Back to McMichael. McMichael with the floater. It is off. Aiden Moore with the box out. Kuhlman with the rebound. Kuhlman to Stoy. Stoy just inside the 3, and it is off. Wyatt Weaver is a monster tonight, rebounding. Listen to Coach Durnell, and he gets the ball out to McMichael. McMichael to Ganon Smith with the spin move, does a pirouette, and it is good. 39-38. Team Durnell. Kuhlman with the ball at the top of the key. Turns it back in, off the mark.
How do we not grab that?
Does not get the rebound. Aiden Moore from the corner. He is off again. Aiden Moore goes back for the rebound, but Ganon Smith's hands too fast. Aiden Moore, his hands are just as fast. Knocks it out of bounds. Substitutions. Day, Hudson, Lewis, Hauser, and Taylor in for Team Rauch.
Michael, set it, focus.
Ron Bush, Prater, Smith, and Mackay Davis in for Team Durnell. Ron Bush, pass from Davis. He hits a 3. Javon Lewis bringing the ball up the court.
All 5 rebounds.
Lewis to Taylor. Taylor back to Lewis. Lewis with the drive. Picks his back out to Hauser. Hauser to Lewis at the top of the key. Lewis drives it in. He kicks. He gets hit. And they will call a foul. Lewis to inbound. Lewis to Taylor. Taylor for 3. 41-42. He gets it in. Prater. Ganon Smith off the mark. And that is a travel. What did they call? They called a foul? Okay. Inside. Ganon Smith, and he gets fouled. Jackson Davis. Ron Bush at the top of the key for the inbound against Day. Ganon Smith to Ron Bush. Ron Bush with the foul. Goes up strong. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Ron Bush into Ganon Smith. Ganon Smith for 3, and it rings in and out. Rebound. Prater. Roddenbush in the corner. He rims out. Hauser with the rebound for Team Rauch. Hauser gets it off to Lewis. Javon Lewis pulls up. Amakai Davis just short. Roddenbush comes down with the fight for the rebound. Brings it up court. Almost traveled. Gets it off to Prater. Prater misses the 3. Hauser with the rebound to Taylor. Taylor with behind the back, throws it off. Jackson Davis with the rebound. Gets it to Mackay Davis. Mackay for 3. He is off the mark. Hudson with the rebound. Hudson bringing up court. He's got Tucker Day in the corner, calling for the ball. Moves to the outside, drives in and gets fouled. Substitutions. McKee in for Gannon for Team Durnell. Taylor to inbound. Joey Taylor to Javon Lewis for 3. Mackay Davis gets it to McKee. McKee driving on Day. Passes it out. McGee for 3. Short. Ron Bush with the rebound. He is triple team down low. Gets it out to Mackay Davis. Mackay drives in. He throws a floater and it is in. It is good. Javon Lewis brings the ball up court from the inbound from Hauser. Has Tucker Day, but he chooses to shoot. Off the mark. Ron Bush with the rebound. Ron Bush brings the ball up the court. Drives it in. Coast to coast for 2. Makes it look easy. Javon Lewis with the ball, bringing it up the court. Hauser to Hudson. Hudson for 3 off the mark. Taylor with the rebound, just goes in. Nobody was aware, and Taylor breaks in with a bucket. McKee brings the ball up the court. Jackson McKee. Michael Ron Bush for three, and he is off the mark. Rebound by Hauser. Hauser gets it to Hudson. Hudson to Javon Lewis. Lewis brings the ball up and pulls up on Makai Davis. Makai gets the rebound after the contested shot. Just him and McKee, 4 defenders, and it is good. Jackson McKee with another basket tonight. Javon Lewis brings the ball up the court. Passes to the big man. Tucker Day in the corner. Lewis gets it back, drives, kicks it. Hudson for 3, off the mark. Rebound by Jackson McKee. Jackson McKee pushes the ball up all the way down. He wanted Ron Bush, but Taylor was there and like a DB knocked the ball out of bounds. Zane McMichael in for Makai Davis. Stoy in for Stoy, Combe, Kuhlman, Moore, and McCoy all in for Team Rauch. Owen Prater to McKee. McKee for the drive, and it is good. McKee, is he okay? Floor looks a little slippery. Is he all right? We're going to see if we can get a towel over here. Floor is pretty slippery. As both teams work together to get that wet spot out. Again, we are here in Fort Wayne, Indiana in the 07 at the great Gen D Complex for the Summit Summer League Year 2, sponsored by Smoothie King. And boy, I could use a smoothie right now. All this talking, making me hungry and thirsty at the same time, so why not get a smoothie from Smoothie King? Kuhlman into Moore. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman bringing it up the court. Meta half court by McMichael. Zane McMichael playing amazing defense tonight. Ball gets to Combe at the top. Back to Kuhlman. Kuhlman drives. Story from the corner. 4-3 with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Ron Bush trying to get the rebound, but is off his hands. Oh, they give it to him. Ron Bush inbounds to Zane McMichael. Zane McMichael on the top of the key, stuck, pushes it back in to Owen Prater. Prater out to Jackson Davis, back to Prater. Prater gets a bucket. Put 2 on the board for Prater. Pullman to Stoy. Stoy's shot in the corner. And that is Owen Prater with the steal. Takes it coast to coast and brings it in, showing pure strength and power on that one. Kuhlman inbound from Stoy. Brings it guarded again by McMichael. McMichael with the swat gets the ball out, but it is maintained by Kuhlman. Kuhlman to McCoy at top of the key. McCoy takes it into the corner. Combs off the mark from 3. Story comes back in. Might have traveled there, but they didn't call it. Story throws a bullet to Combs. Back to Kuhlman for 3. He had a bullet chest. Back to that one. Jackson Davis throws it out of bounds. Hits Ron Bush's hands. And Weaver comes in for Davis. Kuhlman brings the ball up the court. Timeout. Team Rauch. And we are back, about to inbound. Aiden Moore set to pass the ball, I believe, to Kuhlman in the backcourt. And man, what a defensive night for Zane McMichael. He's waiting at half court, just waiting for Kuhlman to challenge him. He wants another cookies. He wants that ball. Kuhlman to Stoy. Stoy loses again. McKee. And again, Zane McMichael with the ball. McMichael coming in on Stoy. Stoy guarding him tight. Up to McKee at the top of the key. He almost loses it. Falls on the ground. Prater, Aiden Moore tangled up on the ground. They call a timeout. And we are back live. McKee in 4.7 seconds. Gets it in to McMichael, and he is fouled. Shot clock goes back up to 14. That was a huge save for them as they had like 0.7 on the clock or something crazy like that. Ron Bush into Weaver. Weaver down low to McKee. In the middle of the key, and he scores. McCoy into Coolman. Back to McCoy. McCoy bringing it up. 55 seconds left before our Elam ending. Team Rauch. 46. Team Durnell 56. McCoy to Story to Moore with the spinner out, and it is good! He hit the Madden B spin move and then just smacked the three. 8 more, 3 for 5 tonight. Weaver down low, Ron Bush says I can do it too, off the mark. Weaver with the rebound, throws it out of bounds, 19 seconds, 18. 8 more, inbound to McCoy, Kuhlman on his side. More cool, calm, and collected, pulls up from Trace, is no good. McKee with Ron Bush, it is off the mark, and that is your last possession. We'll go to the Elam ending. Your Elam ending will be 63. So the team that gets to 63 first, what we do here is we add 7 to the winning team, and they will play almost like a third quarter game, and it is the first person to 63. Here we go. Team Rauch with the ball, down 56-49. Javon Lewis bringing it up. Guys, crazy stuff happens with this Elam ending. Lewis to Day to Hauser, and it gets mumbled. Makai Davis with the ball. Pass to Weaver to McGee in the corner, and it is a 3! 59-49. Team Durnell. Taylor bringing up the ball, gets it to Javon Lewis. Javon drives, finds Hauser. Hauser for 3, off the mark. Makai Davis with the ball. Makai Davis for 3. He is off the mark. Gannon Smith goes for the rebound. Him and Wyatt were there, but the ball just couldn't be held on to.
All right, good shot.
Javon Lewis to Hudson. Kobe Hudson back to Javon Lewis. Lewis with the drive. Picked by Taylor. Struggling to drive. He gets it in there, and it is no good. Jackson McKee with the ball and the rebound. And he pulls up as he steps in. That is 61-49. Team Durnell leads. Kobe Hudson with the ball. Kobe Hudson dribbling up at the top of the key. Tries to find, nope, he shoots it, and it is good. 51-61. Bucket by Kobe Hudson, I'm sorry. Jackson McKee to Michael Rodenbush. Rodenbush met by Hauser at the top of the key. Back to McKee, guarded by Lewis. Switched on Hauser. Try to get it back with the little push. Rodenbush inside to Gannon. Back to Rodenbush. That's game 63-51. Team Durnell with the W. We'll be right back for your matchup in game 2, where it'll be Team Rauch versus Team Trailer.